Hello everyone. How are we doing tonight? Doing alright, I hope. Tonight we're going to be drawing some more with Bob Ross because that was really fun last time. So let's continue. This piece I'm drawing today looks to be some sort of wintry mountains with a little cabin. Should be fun. We'll see what it turns out to be. You know how we are with Bob Ross, just you know, doing the Bob Ross stuff.
And I hope it is wherever you're at. So I tell you what, let's start right on it today. Let's have them run all the colors across the screen.
You guys doing all right today?
That you need to paint along.
Did you have a good evening?
Doing that. Let me show you what I've got done already. Today I have my standard old canvas up. I'm using an 18 by 24 inch, but you use whatever size is convenient.
18 by 24.
Canvas.
Let me just see if I need to. Geez, I just kind of want to make that the right size. 18 by 24 image. Let's just open a new image. I want one that's 18 by 24 because I like that size he goes with. Phrase egg lad. Oh my god, egg lad. What does that even mean? Let's see. Mirror shim image, trim, convert. Properties. No. Annotations. No. I need to like size this damn thing. How do we do that? Fuck me, dude. So I had an egg salad sandwich I covered up the Sal egg lad. That's real quality meme right there. I would definitely give that a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 memes. 10 memes out of 10. Fuck, how do we change the image size? Image color space? No. Filter. Help. I don't need help. I can do this. Resize canvas. There we go. All right, so I want it. Let's do by inches. So he said 24 by 18, right?
With a very today I have my standard old canvas up. I'm using 18 by 24.
18 by 24. Okay, so let's do 24 by 18. Awesome. Looking fan-damn-tastic. Awesome.
That much snow would be so easy.
So let's start at the
One coat of liquid white, so it's all wet and ready to go. And
let's start it up.
Tell you what, let's do a little winter scene today, something that's cold.
I love these winter scenes. They're my favorite.
I'll start out with a little 2-inch brush.
Give me a sec.
And a little bit of Prussian blue.
Prussian blue? He loves that Prussian blue. He just loves that Prussian blue. I've seen him use it so many times.
Crisscross strokes.
Let's find that blue. Okay. So it's kind of like a lighter blue he's going with, something like that, a little more darker, maybe like we're getting close. Let's try that. Is it there? No, it's not there. Let's try that maybe. How does that look if we put that out on my big brush? Yeah, that's about right. Okay.
A little more of the color. We start at the top of the canvas making our little crisscross strokes and work downward. That way it's continually mixing with the liquid white that's on the canvas. As you work down in this direction, then it gets lighter.
That's not the right blue. Let's try something like that. Yeah, let's just kind of blend these together. I like that. That's a good idea. So what's he doing?
Lighter in value automatically. You don't have to do a thing. And that's exactly what we're looking for when we paint a landscape. We want it to get lighter toward the horizon. Alright, something about like that.
Just give me a second.
And we can just take a little blue and put down here. I want to paint some snow today, so anything we put...
Bob, give me a sec. You're going too wild. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. You have to make this. There we go.
Down here, it'll just end up being shadows in the snow.
Okay.
We don't even care. Don't even care. All right. You painted with me before. You know the most fun part of this whole technique is washing the brush.
Oh,
let's do that.
Beat the devil out of it.
We wash our brush with odorless paint thinner.
Yep.
We just shake off the excess.
And
then cover the whole studio.
No,
right.
No, Bob, you beat the devil out of it, Bob.
There's a happy little cloud floating around, so let's make a little cloud. Take the 2-inch brush, and I'm just going to tap it right into a little bit of the titanium.
Let's do some of this white.
And notice that we're just tapping the one corner, basically, like so. Okay.
Okay.
Then we go up here, and let's just tap in just a basic indication. Just tap.
I found a really nice brush the other day.
Something about like that. We don't really care.
I think we're probably just gonna go with this classic one that we use all the time, but just thinking of maybe mixing it up a little bit with something more brushy, more bristly, I guess. I mean, that's actually not such a bad idea right there. See that one? Ooh, that's pretty cloudy. I like that.
In our world, we can do anything that we want to do.
Okay, Bob.
So if we want a happy little cloud, that easy, we'll just drop one in.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let me do some clouds, Bob.
Brush.
Give me a sec.
I have several going. Now this is a clean 2-inch brush, and I'm just going to gently just stir it up a little bit. Something about like that.
Hold on. There we go. Those look like some nice clouds. What do you guys think?
Isn't that easy? We got a little cloud in our world.
There we are.
We can wash our brush again.
See that?
Actually, I'm just looking for an excuse to wash the brush.
That's pretty good.
There. All right. tell you what.
Okay,
Today,
good clouds.
let's make a little mountain. I like mountains.
I love mountains too,
A lot of
Bob.
fun to paint. They'll give you a lot of practice with all the equipment.
Yeah.
Take some midnight black, some Prussian blue, a little alizarin crimson. We'll mix those together. Let's throw some Van Dyke brown in there too. What the heck? As long as it's dark.
Let me just find what
Okay,
the
now
brush I
cut off
usually
a
like to
roll of
use for
paint.
this.
Little alizarin.
He gets this kind of sharp thing going on, and I like to replicate it as best as I can. It's usually really hard though.
Right out there on the end of the knife. Let's go up
And he gets this really nice,
first
you know,
major decision.
dark blue going on. I love it.
You have to decide where
So where is it?
lives in your world.
It's something like that. I mean, that's a decent color. It's not the right color, but you know, we're getting there. Whoosh. I need something like that. I do like that. It's too icky. That's not good. Let's put on a new layer, and then we'll work with these brushes. This one. Oh, this is that new one I loved. This is a good brush right here. There's that one with the stars. That's the chalk one. Is it this? Is this the one I'm thinking of? I think this is the mountain one I'm thinking of. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Let's just make sure it is. Yeah, this is the one that spins. We don't want the spinning one. We want ooh, do we want this one? I mean, this is a good one too, but I like the more realism of this one. Okay, Bob, let's dupe these mountains. Where are you putting them? He put some.
Let's look in here.
What's he doing with them?
Major decision.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. You have to decide where the old mountain lives in your world.
Okay.
And what his basic shape is. But we don't care. Mountains grow in all sizes and shapes. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. If you live in an area where there's a lot of mountains, you just take a look-see out the window and get an idea. And if you don't, there's millions of books that have beautiful, beautiful photographs.
Well, I don't
of
like that. I
mountains
like
all over the
that.
world. And
Let's try
when
something
you're
like
creating your world,
this,
you make a mountain
maybe.
that you like.
Yeah.
All right, gonna take the 2-inch brush, grab that paint.
See, and now what we do is we just brush it out, you know. Yeah, let's just paint all that in there. Because what you do after you get the mountains kind of set up is you just drag them. All right, you just go whoosh. Not that. Something like this. You just drag the mountains out. There's a tool in there that I want to use. It's a kind of a grippy, drippy tool. I'm trying to remember what you kind of call it. Here it is. This is the tool. Okay. Let's keep that dulling. What's that smudge rate at? Yeah. We want that big though to whoosh. No. That's too much. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. That scrapey tool. I love that one right there. One of my favorite tools in the whole tool piece of this set of brushes. So if I just go like that, let's keep that to like 80 maybe and see what that gives us. Ooh, yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Because then we can just pull these dang mountains out wherever we want them.
And pull it.
Uh-huh.
Just pull it. We want to remove.
And I want this. Can I take that? I want that less opaque. Because then I really want to get some white in there. Can I do that? Can I get a little bit of white in there? What I want is like a lighter blue around the top. Let's grab this. Let's make it lighter. No, give me this color. Give me a lighter version of that color. We're gonna go in here and we're just gonna kind of smear a little bit of this white along in here, this lighter blue, just along these mountain tops. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like that. I like that. That's a good right there. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna spread it all around these mountains, okay? And from there, we're just gonna smear this whole thing just wherever we need it to be, okay? So let's grab that smearing tool, Smirnov, I like that name. We're gonna take this, make it bigger, increase the smudge, increase the size, change the angle a little bit, like to there maybe? Yeah. So
move excess paint.
And
we want to blend the base of the mountain out so it gets softer and softer down toward the bottom.
Yeah.
Something about like that. And that's all we're looking for. All right.
Hold on.
Let's put some snow on that mountain. Shoot, it's cold. Whew. We need a little bit of snow. Pull the paint out as flat as you can get it. Cut across, get a little roll of paint. It's most important you have a little roll of paint. All right, now with no pressure whatsoever.
There we go. Okay.
Just let it glide.
No. Let's not do that. Let's.
I'll tell you a little secret. It's much easier to do fast than it is slow. If you go real slow and timid, you have a tendency to put too much pressure. Do it. Just do it. That really and truly works better. I don't know why, but even when we're
This guys, give me a second. I just want to fill up this mountain. Look at a good, nice, strong mountain. And then now we're gonna do his little technique with the tops of the mountains. I just really wanted to get this up. What I want to do is I kind of want to take this layer. Can I make this layer just less opaque? Can I just filter colors, enhance? No. Emboss. No, I just want it. I want it, crappier. What do we do with that? What's that? What even is this thing? No, you ruined it. What the fuck? Okay, it's unruined now. Don't worry, guys. Good old Atsuji unruined it. Blast! It's been put to ruin. Ruin. So let's. There's a nice filter I wanted to use for this. It was it's like this kind of lightning filter. Here, what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this. Just like go all like that with it. No, I don't like that. How does that look? That's too much. Let's take that, like that. And then make this big, like this. All right, but make it very opaque, like whoosh. Because we kind of want to. No, I don't like that. I thought I'd like that, but I truly don't like that. Ooh. I mean, that's good. Okay. Because what I want is I want some of this. I'm looking for it, I want this to blend together, You guys know how much I love to use the sponge brush tool, It's easily one of my favorites. Just go very, very light. I'm talking like that bright. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? So we're going to take this. Okay. See how light this is down here at the base of the mountain? Okay, we're going to take this. Kind of do that. And we're going to draw in a bunch here and here. And from this, then we're going to start kind of scraping this out. Angle more like that, See, because now when we blend the mountain, it's got this kind of whiteness at the base. and I like that quite a bit. I don't know what you guys think, but I like it. What do you guys think? I like that quite a bit. That kind of slow, gentle gradient down, you know, down the mountainside. I'm very much a fan of this mountain. This is probably one of my favorite mountains yet. It's a good mountain. So let's do the Bob Ross thing.
Just let it glide right down there.
Let it glide. Just let it glide, you know. Don't you know? Just let it glide, you know. Yes. No, I don't like that. I like it when it's smaller. Now what we're doing is we're going to add the snow to the mountains. I do love myself. I do love me some mountains. This is how I did my mountains last time, and that turned out really pretty. So let's do this. Let's lower the opacity of this and see how that looks. Oh, that looks really stunning. Yeah. Oh, okay. So as we get down here, it gets even less and less like defined as to what it even is. You know, that is pretty.
I'll tell you a little secret.
It's
much easier to do fast than it is slow. If you go real slow and timid, you have a tendency to put too much pressure. Do it. Just do it.
Swoosh.
That really and truly works better. I don't know why.
He had an extra peak in his mountain. I don't.
We make them paint very, very fast sometimes. And when they first start, you wouldn't believe they're nervous as they can be. And then all of a sudden they find out that if they paint fast, it works better than when they go slow. Try it both ways. Any way that you can make it work is absolutely perfect.
There we go.
Perfect. There.
And Bob Ross is right. I mean, the more, what it really is just practice. Is what all this becomes in the end.
White, a little bit of the Prussian blue, mix it together.
I want to see what happens if I
Prussian blue. We're gonna make a shadow color.
If I blend this with the blendy brush, how does that look? I should have done this on its own layer. Fuck. I'm already too deep in. I don't want to have to do another another one of these things. The word I'm trying to think of is not the word I'm thinking of. So let's kind of drag that down there where it should be. There we are. Okay, so Bob, what are we doing now?
Just white.
Oh, we gotta do one more mountain because we missed this little peak back here. Let's get in there real tight. I want this small, not too small, just small enough. Small enough to get in that little hint of a mountain. I don't want this coming over this place right here. Just right there. You see that? Because it's a little mountain back there. Little itty bitty mountain. Baby mountain.
We're going to make a shadow color.
Let's do the shadow color, guys. Alright, so it's kind of like a light blue. Let's pull that together. We're getting close. Let's say that's just about it.
You just keep on till you get it the way you want it.
Okay.
Paint once again. Then we can go up in here and we begin picking out these little shadows.
Right. Yeah, we did this last time. Let's do it. Let's do it again. So here's the trick. So you establish the snow on one side, then you establish the shadow on the other side. It's really quite easy. If I lower the opacity of this, it's all about that opacity. That's a lot of what my art usually comes down to is just the frickin' opacity of stuff. Because if it'll come out nice or if it'll come out crappy, a lot of times it's just how well did I do the opacity up,
Right in here. See? Just let them go. Once again, no pressure on the knife though. Just let it touch the canvas. Just let it touch. It'll pull off what it wants.
I need to erase that right there. I don't like that. I don't like these extra little lines coming off it. It looks sloppy. And I don't want these mountains to look sloppy. I want them to look very like a mountain you could ski down, you know? Because these aren't, I mean, they may just be, you know, fake-o mountains, but they're real to me. So, and I think that's kind of what matters the most. Is that if it's real to you, then it won't matter what other people think. Because, you know, no, it doesn't matter what other people think of your art. It's really what you think of it in the end is what matters. Let's clean that up just a teensy bit. There we go. All right.
Give you back what's left. There. See, just barely let it graze. There. Something like that.
No.
All right. And you can go back, pick up a little white, and begin putting in more details. You can do this until you make just a fantastic mountain. Practice with mountains. It teaches you how to use the knife, and if you can use this knife properly, shoot, you can do entire paintings using nothing but the knife. Yeah. Some of the earlier series, we did a couple of paintings like that. It's a little bit slower, and it's hard to do in the time frame that we have. But you actually can paint the entire painting using nothing but the knife. Now I'm tapping the base, but I'm following those angles. Now I'm going to lift upward, still following those same angles. All right. I want this to sort of look like it's rounded a little, so we'll just do that. Tap it.
Just hold on. It's got some going on here I quite like. So he's kind of just establishing more of the bottom of the mountain right here. Just kind of blending this stuff all together. Ooh, swoosh, 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 swoosh. It's kind of like a white, like a whitish gray. Yeah, that's a good color. I like that one. Whatever floats his boat, you know. That's my boat. It's not his boat. It's my damn boat. So now I'm just kind of filling the mountains. I didn't like the contrast that I kind of did with these mountains, so I'm just kind of cleaning that up just a teensy bit. Swap the angle of this just there so we can follow along through there and see how that looks.
Just put it in.
And we gotta do one more mountain. One more itty bitty mountain. Itty bitty. Itty bitty pizza pie. I went to my cousin's. He's part of this improv group, and they're pretty funny. And they had this this section where they one second, I want this even lighter, just a teensy bit bigger, like that. Let's just kind of pull that in, like so. Because there's my mountain. And there we go. Okay.
A little bit over in here. Shoot, we're in business. That easy. Okay. It wasn't so bad, was it? Let's take, we'll use that mountain color. Here's some, oh, a little.
I kind of want to fortify up that black a little bit. I'm going to go back in there, back in here, rotate this just a teensy bit like that. I want to come back in here with the black. I just want to darken up this side of the mountain. Same with this. Just give it a little hint of what I do. Where is she painting? Oh, you are painting. Am I using the same brush? What's going on? There we go. Just hint that these mountains are more prominent than they actually are. You're gonna be very, very gentle with the black. You don't want to go too hard with it. See that? Now see how much better that looks now that we added a little bit of definition to these sides. I think that really makes them pop. What do you guys think? Look at that. That's a really pretty one. Let's rotate. Let's do that on the same side. Let's do it on this side too, like right here. Because I want these to really just like, you know, they're mountains. You know, they're not. No, they're real. They're these real, big, firm mountains. Mountains of flesh, boobies. See, my mind just wanders to, you know, breasts when I, you know, don't consider the concept. See, here's what they kind of look like to me. It's like maybe like some snow-topped trees or something. I like that.
A bit of white with it.
Let's see what he's doing.
Whatever we got, it doesn't matter. Because, you know, we don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
Happy accidents, that's right.
Anything that happens here is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
I like that. Right. What do you guys think of that right there?
Add a little more blue to that.
I just kind of make this a little more natural.
For color, just like that.
There we go. What do we do now, Bob?
There's one's not too dirty. Old 2-inch brush. Sometimes we avoid these big brushes because they're so big. But you know, the rascals will do just marvelous things if you just give them a chance. All right.
No, I don't like that. That's too much.
Maybe there's a little foothill lives.
Oh, we gotta do foothills now.
You decide.
All right, let's do up some foothills. Big, thick, throbbing mountains, exactly. I don't know. I think I made these mountains a little bit too dark. I'm not certain though. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. I'm not really worried about it. I usually would be a little bit more worried, but not today. Today is my happy place when it comes to mountains. I'm much more relaxed today than I was I don't know, a few days ago. Let's kind of go like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's put a new layer in. This will be the foothills layer. So where he starts it right where the mountains come down. Very low opacity on this one. So we just want these foothills to just, you know, we want them to make themselves, because that's what they do. They just come in and they make themselves. You don't have to force them, because they're not. They're just foothills. They're not something to worry about. No one ever goes there.
I'm using just the corner.
It's the truth. No one ever goes to the foothills. That's what I think. I think
we can sort of pull it down.
I think the foothills are just kind of this. I don't know. Maybe no one's allowed to go in the. No one's allowed to come to the mountain. You know.
All right. Maybe
it's like a forbidden area or something. I like that.
There. Something about like it.
Nah, let's try that.
There. Okay.
There we go.
And you can add just a little more here and there.
Let's finish up these.
See there? That easy though. We can make the indication, and that's all we're looking for. It's just an indication of little distant trees live far, far away. All right. Now, fun time. Let's put a little snow in here. We'll go back to our 2-inch brush. I like these old 2-inch brushes. They really do marvelous things.
What we might just do is come back here through with another brush, with my favorite brush, just with this, and just add just a hint of a little bit of chaos going on these hills, just a hint at trees, you know. So it's not all just these firm brush strokes. There's some tree life going on in here, you know, especially near the base of this mountain. These are really big mountains. That's what I think. I think these are some really just colossal shadow of the colossal mountains, you know. It's very pretty big boys, you know. Big mountainous boys.
Loaded full of paint. I'm really putting a lot of paint in it.
Kind of want this
big
darker.
Decision time. Where does the snow live in your painting? Just make a decision. It lives right there in our world.
Let's do that. Where's the snow live? Okay, we can do some snow. We can do some snow for sure. Give me white, hot white, fucking hot boy. He's a large proboscis boy. I like that. That's what I'm looking for. You want is just more than that. More. Not than that. Not that. This maybe? That maybe. Ooh, I think we found it. I think we found it, ladies and gentlemen. I do declare. Oh God, that's terrible. Let's fix this up a little bit. Let's fix up these foothills just a smidge. I think I kind of messed them up right around here. And again, there's no messing up when you're making foothills, but we just don't want them looking too unusual, you know. There we go. Let's kind of clean that up a bit. There we are. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Just not up in there, just up into here. Up into, no, not there, right there. Alright, so now let's do that. That might be what we're looking for. Alright, like that.
Whirl.
Let's do that.
Right there. Just put it in. Snow is so easy to paint.
And we'll blur it out.
Look at there. Already
we'll blur that out. It's not YouTube friendly. No. There we go. We're just gonna slowly blend this snow into the backdrop. Not like that, like that. See that right there? Now that is some snow.
We have a whole field of snow.
Let me just find the snowbank for myself, Bob. Yeah, there we go. We need to go even more opaque. There we go. Whoopsies. That's no good. Alrighty. It's like that. Maybe just a little. There we go. Alrighty. And we'll just take that and we'll kind of blend that together, I guess. Just very lightly. Just want to come in there, you know. Just kind of mix things up a little bit. Because it just looked a little too natural to me. A little too unnatural. I mean, there we are. There you see that? See how nice that looks now? Alrighty. So now what?
Did you ever think painting that much snow would be so easy? It is. Look at that.
What do you guys think? Looking good so far?
Yeah. Let's clear us off a little spot to work.
Where are we going, Bob? What are we doing?
I'm gonna paint a big tree. You know me. I like him big trees.
Let's do one more thing before we move on. Is this? Yeah, this is the foothills. Okay. Let's just kind of come in here with a lighter blue. I want to add a little bit of highlight to this, just a touch, because I didn't like how that was turning out. Kind of just like give me some of that and just give it to me super lightly. So I want these foothills to be, you know, real. There we go. I just want to fix that up. It just didn't look right to me, you know. What if we do something like this? Or what if we go to there and add just a touch of white? Behind the foothill. See that? Now we're just kind of cleaning that up. I think I like that just a little more. Gives the foothills some more definition. We'll see. It'll all work out in the end. Y'all know that. Not that. That's too dark. Let's do something like that. And just kind of clean this up. You can see with that, that's just ugly. We gotta go darker. We gotta go dark, 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 dark. There we go. That's the kind of darkness I was talking about. The way he has them is better, so I just kind of wanted to replicate that. Because he had more definition for the edges of his foothills, and I liked that a little more than how I had them. So we're just gonna pull that, bring it in. I guess it'll just turn out garbage anyway.
Blue. I get letters sometimes from people in crimson. Get letters from people sometimes say, "Oh, you had a beautiful painting there, and you put that miserable tree in it." You know, once again, painting is such an individual thing. When you're doing yours, if you don't want a big tree in it, leave it out. It'll probably be better than mine anyway if we do. But experiment. Take a chance once in a while. Let's take an old 2-inch brush. I'm gonna pull it until it comes to a very sharp chisel edge. Very sharp.
It's freezing rain outside.
See how sharp that is?
Ah.
Great. Let's go up here.
What are we doing with these trees, Bob?
Bravery test. Touch the canvas. Now we're going to take just the corner. Take what this tree, it lives right off the canvas. It goes right on up into the sky somewhere. All the little birds we showed on this series, they need a place to sit. And this is it. They can hide right up in here. Look out over the mountain. Just have a wonderful life. There.
That's bluer than mine.
I like your little birds. We had 3 or 4 different ones this time. I really hope you've enjoyed seeing them if you got to see them. All right. I'll tell you what.
No, it's a little greener though.
Tree went pretty good.
Can we take this and just make that very, very dark green? Even darker, even darker.
Sometimes when you're painting, the hardest thing to do is to make a decision what to do.
Okay. Let's spin this 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Okay, just about. That's close enough. What we want to do is put a new layer And then we're going to start adding this tree he's talking about. It's right up there. It's not even close to being. I want that. I have to draw it in extra if I want that. I don't want to do that though. I really struggle with these trees, you know. They're tough to get right. So let's just, as always, try our best at them. And that's all you can do. You can just try your best, and you know, if you're not perfect, I guess it doesn't matter too much. God, that's terrible. What the heck was that?
Do something.
Okay. He's doing it better. Let's try to make it like part of its angle, the other part's not like that. There we go. I want that full opacity. Just like that. That's a little too much. Too little. Give me like 110. 111, that's good. These little specks of treeage, you know, going on here. Going down, more tree. And I just, these trees don't have to be perfect, you know, they can be imperfect trees. They're just trees. They're not masterpieces of themselves. So I'm thinking this is some very old pine tree, you know, some kind of North Woods kind of thing. Very, very old. You know, it's getting on in age, and let's try something like 80 and 78. Yeah. Let's just draw it on this side too. Old tree, you know. Seen better days. But it doesn't matter because it's just a tree. And I don't know, do you guys think trees don't have feelings, do they? No, they're just trees. They don't know what the stock market is or any of that shit. They're just happy fucking trees. And I think that's really what's important. I mean, not that the trees don't know what's going on, but the whole, like, sometimes you just gotta disconnect from all the things and kind of see reality for what it is. Just a spinning rock. With some mountains on it. Some really pretty trees. Wow. That tree really came together. Let's take that. Let's kind of spruce that up a bit. The way he has it in the painting, I don't like the way he has it. I kind of want to do it my own way. Let's get my favorite brush out. My absolute favorite brush. Let's go for a little bit of a lighter, very thin, very small, just tree highlights, you know? That's what I want. I want these kind of brighter tree highlights on this side, you know, just on this side. Spruce it up. Exactly, spruce it up. Just make it a pretty tree. Doesn't have to be perfect. See that? Look at that. Look how much that changed it. Just that little addition of color. Let's have some couple of really bright spots on there, because you know, not all the trees are the same. Some of them are, you know, stupid, and some of them are really pretty. Okay, let's add some there, and just a little up there. And this other side, let's go for some real dark blacks. Gonna raise the opacity for that one quite a bit. You have a very dark side of this tree, you know. It's a very two-tone tree, you know. Maybe he's dealing with some emotional trauma or something. It's very bright in the side because, you know, there's the sun's over there. So, and I like that tree. I don't think I want to do another tree. I think I just want it to be that tree. Just that tree right there.
Very quickly.
What I am going to do is I'm going to go one layer back, and I'm going to add a dark brown, just a central stem to this that the whoever's looking at the painting could kind of see. And like that. Okay? And from there, I'm going to add a few small branches. Not like that. There's a special tool I want to use, like a little whippy dippy tool, you know. It's around here somewhere. It's very pretty, you know. Oh, very beautiful airbrush tools. I haven't seen these. I haven't used these before, so very pretty to see. Not like that. That's too much. I want some hints of branches. You know, like, oh, like that, or like that. Ooh, we're getting there. I think it's. No, I think it's this one. Maybe? Is it that one? No, I think it's this one. So let's just add in some branches to this this big boy. No, it's too thick. There's definite, like, you know, branches in there, but they're not huge, you know, they're not big branches. They're just branches. And they're in there just because trees need them, you know. That's kind of what I want to get across. There we go. You see that? You see how much, like, life that brings to this tree? You see that? I like that. We're not going to build another tree. That's going to be our one tree. It's just going to be a one tree painting. Okay, Bob? You listening to me, Bob? I'm not doing any more damn trees. No more trees. So on this side, instead of having another tree, I'm just going to add some foliage in the background. Let's see. Let's kind of do some... Oh, I don't know. I mean, I want some kind of... something lighter. Just to kind of offset this, I guess. I don't really know how to do that. Let's just get this in there. Can I do this? Can I kind of fill this in a little? I like it being more empty inside. Gives it a little bit of, you know, personality. Let's see what he does.
Absolutely don't make mistakes. We have some happy accidents that they may turn into things we didn't plan them to be. But
just one tree, one big tree.
Art is very creative. It's very free. Take it.
Maybe two trees. I could do two trees. Just two trees. Just two though. No more trees. Just two little trees. What? What's up? How you doing? You having a good evening? I hope so. Be a shame if you weren't. Okay, let's do right. I want that darker. Like, yeah, like that. Okay, right along right here. You know, and from here we're just gonna mess around with these trees, and I want to make this small, very fine little itty bitty trees, baby trees. You know, and these trees aren't mature yet. They're not big. They're just little trees, little baby trees. And they don't have to be big yet. It's cold, you know. It's very cold, and it's hard for the smaller trees to, you know, get too big. So there we go. And then see, I know I said I wouldn't do another tree, but that's just because I was just I was afraid of the trees, you know, and it's not good. Yeah, I didn't make these. I made these all too bad. They're not good. There we go. All right. I just wanted these to be less opaque, so I could, you know, fill in more spaces. See that right there? That's a little crooked bitch of a tree. What do you think we know? Let's call him bitch boy tree. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, good morning to you. Good morning. All right, let's some more. See, in this tree's just gonna be this side. I've become more lazy on. You see, that's very bad. You don't want to be lazy with your trees. You just want to let them flow. You don't have to try super duper hard with the trees. Just hard enough. Just hard enough. You don't want to force the trees. You just want them to come naturally. See that? See that right there? That's a tree. You know, like what else could that be? Let's then go kind of fill this with, again, we're going to go with a lighter color. Very small size. And just very, very like that. And we're just going to fill in this side of it. All right. Because we want to get those bristles, you know, those bristles. Those dank bristle boys. And then I'm gonna go all this black over here. I'm just gonna darken up this side of the tree a little more, because one side is facing the light and one side is facing the dark. So there we go. You might just do is take this and take that. No. Let's take just. Where's that brush? Here we go. Okay. Take this, go like that. Give me a very, very non-opaque thing. Very small, just like that. I just want to give it a little bit of a brownish hue up this middle part. Let's go even lighter. Even lighter. We don't want to yell that it's a tree. You know, we just want to hint that maybe there's a tree going on in there. I mean, like a center stalk. And now we're gonna come in again with these little itty bitty branches. You can barely see them, but you know they exist. They're just very. There we go. I like that. Let's try 40. Yeah, that's a good right there. Right, so like this, okay. So we're just hinting. We're just hinting that there's branches in this little baby tree here. We're just hinting, you know, because again, we don't need to see the branches. It's like when you draw a tree for the first time in art class. You know, you think you gotta draw every single little branch, and in truth, you don't have to. They're just branches, and they happen. Here we go. See, that's a little baby tree, kind of like a little brother to this fat boy right here. Heyo. Hey, can I make a request? Even Poka Miku Hatsume. Help me understand. I don't know what any of those words mean. I need you to walk me through those words very slowly so I understand what they mean. Hey man, how's it going? I like that tree so much. I kind of just want to. I want to do it again. I actually enjoy doing the trees.
Do that. All right. One more. Okay, one more. Getting right there.
Let's do it again. I'm overcoming my hatred of trees. All right, so this tree lives. Where does this tree live? This tree lives. Let's make it like that. All right, this tree lives over here, and it's a little shorter, but that's okay. And it's got these nice dark green branches to it. Maybe this tree's a little bit more slanty, like that. Yeah, I do like that right there. So let's go in there. Let's just do a little bit more. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Now let's make them more opaque. There we go. I can't believe I'd actually start enjoying drawing the trees. Usually they're the things I don't like the most. So it's a fun kind of change of pace to enjoy the trees. I think this tree is too bright. Yeah, it's much too bright. Alright, let's do a darker green. How about that? How's that look? That's still too bright. Ooh, I don't like that top part up there. Can we just... I kind of want to just restart this tree. Let's just do that. We can... Just cut him out. Like it never happened. Alright. Let's pop that tree in there. Again, you know. Let's try like that. See that? That right there? That's too equidistant. It's too equidistant. Let's try something like that. There we go. Alright. So from here, we're just going to take a little bit of this angled brush. We're going to take that dark green, that dark green. No, I don't like that. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that branch is he's just poking out there, you know. So let's just keep moving down. Keep pulling it out. Pull up that tree. Maybe just some evergreen trees. I like these. These are fun to draw. Please, some music. I've been kind of keeping away from the music. I mean, I can. I don't like getting copyright strikes on this stuff, you know. But I mean, then again, people don't really watch it afterwards, so I can make up for it in donations, you know. So, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence right now. Just give me a moment. I want to finish up this pretty little tree here. And we'll add the branches into this tree. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Alrighty. And from here, grab my favorite brush, lighten it a little bit on this side, toss in a bit of highlights on this side of the tree, especially near this corner. Alright, and this side, just the black. Just the black over here. That's too much black. It'll be more less angry with the black, I guess. This software is called Krita, Krita. It's free. You can download it anywhere. Well, I mean, download off the official site, obviously, but you can get it for free. It's really, really awesome. I use it all the time, obviously. Let's keep that opacity low. Get some of these even lower opacity. Get some of these little Fako branches in here. They're not Fako, they're real, but they're not incredibly real. No, these need to be darker. Let's try something like that. Lower, like, there we go, that's what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. It's very gentle. I don't like that. That is too much on that side. It's because the opacity is brighter over here, so things that are darker seem brighter. Or sorry, it was the light green highlights, things that seem, you know, like they should be brighter or less bright. There we go. See, 3 trees. 3 trees, I like that.
Little baby tree. We have a whole family of trees here now. Whole family.
What do you guys think of that?
Get together out here and have a good time. We'll use a fan brush and we'll put a little touch of liquid white and a little bit of phthalo blue mixed together.
White and blue?
Not the phthalo blue. It's warmer, much warmer blue than the Prussian blue. Okay, both sides loaded. We go up here. Now onto here. I'm just going to put the indication of a few highlights. I don't want to lose all the dark.
All right, here's what he's doing. Just going through there with something like this. Let's add a new layer on top, right there. There we go. I want something like this. I want thin, very low. I don't like that. Do something like that, maybe? No, I don't like that. That's far too much. So I like what he's doing. I mean, he's basically just like making it so it seems like the there's some, you know, white on these branches. Let's try like that, only smaller, only less that, like. Well, that's too much. Ooh, we might. Oh, that is an idea right there. Well, how about that? I mean, I'm liking that. What do you guys think of that right there? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I want to know. Cause I'm liking it, but part of me is like yes, and the other part of me is like no. Yeah, that's no for that one right there. It's too much. These shapes are too real. That's the issue. That one's not super duper real. If you did like that and just made that very, very thin, and I don't know. It's that brush. Part of me is saying I don't think I really want to mess with these trees. Another part of me is like, yeah, but they would have been messed with. I mean, the snow just fell. I don't know. You know, I can't do that, obviously. That's just fucking retarded right there. It's dumb. Estoy dumbo, you know. Sugoku. Look, you can see where all the brushes went. You gotta go. I'll see you, man. Ooh, something like that, maybe? We're gonna find it. Believe me, we're gonna find it. I think if I just follow these some of these branches. No, it's the issue. It's just not. It's not that. It needs to do something more organic, like this, or like that. Very, very light, you know. That might be what we do right now. Okay, let's just try this. I don't know what the issue is. It just does not look like a tree. It just looks like I took a tree and I painted all over it. That's what it looks like. Part of me just like keep it the way it is. It's fine. That's what I think we're gonna do.
A few highlights, something like so. Just a few darker down here toward the base.
It's too confusing, Bob. I don't understand.
Background. Get a little more paint. Ran out of paint. There we go. Little tree in the background. We need a few goodies on him too. Darker. Over here, just a few little things.
Yeah.
And here. All right. Let's grab us a 1-inch brush. 1-inch brush. Let's put us a bush or two.
And we gotta put some dark stuff down here. Get something like this. Go way dark. Get my favorite brush out. Just go in behind here and just dirty all this up, because there are, you know, bristles and brushes and stuff in here, but there's some stuff going on in here, but we don't know what it is. We just know there's something going on. That's what we might just do there. We got something's going on here, you know. And then from here we can just go with this lighter color. Just come in here like that. There we go. That's a little better.
Good here. All right. Bush lives in our world. It does now. Right there. Okay. Once again, I have several of each brush. I don't have to spend all my time washing the brush. The studio crew gets a little upset with me when I do, because I splash them a lot. It's good for them. Pull it in one direction. Load a lot of color.
You guys doing okay? I hope you're doing all right. I know this is pretty, you know, terribly, horribly boring.
We begin picking up little individual bushes and trees. They live right here in this brush. All you got to do is just scare them out. The liquid white in there is just to make the paint a little thinner. That's the only reason we have it in there. Just to make the paint a little thinner.
More not that, like that, more like that, more opaque, more, go something like that, something like that, but less big, less filling, more like that, maybe like that, or like this. I think this might be what we end up with.
Thinner. A thin paint will stick to a thick paint. But that's the only reason it's there. There we go. And you don't have to push hard. I know sometimes it looks like we take a running start here and just knock in about 100 bushes. You really don't have to push hard. If it's properly loaded, you just touch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make some more snow. A little white, a little 2 inch. I'm gonna go right in here, and I'm gonna grab this, intentionally grabbing some of that color. See there? I want this color to come out and automatically make our shadows. Because I'm a lazy painter. I look for you.
All right, let's. I think I'm gonna take all these and just merge them together. So I like what he does here. He's just bringing it out. Whoosh, you know. Like that, only a little bit less. Like that. Whoosh. What's he doing?
Ways to make things work.
Okay, so he's just pulling everything. He's doing it in big strokes. So I need to do mine in big strokes. Can I do? I need to pull less hard.
There. All right. Isn't that something? Don't be afraid of this 2-inch brush. Once again, we painted most of this painting with it, and it'll work. It will work for you. Practice a little. Shoot, you know me. I lived in Alaska for a dozen years, and I love places like this. And I've always dreamed of having a little cabin.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the cabin now. This is gonna be a big boy. A tough lad. You know. He's a tough lad. Let's try something like that. Whoosh. Only more darker. Whoosh. Alright.
Cabin right under a big mountain like this.
So first he goes like this, then down, this guy just so perfectly mastered him. I'm blown away. Let's decrease that angle. Just no, let's do a little bit like that, like whoosh.
Mountain where I could look out and see all of God's creations.
You know, we're just working with that, you know.
A better day than Alaska.
You give me a second. I'm gonna work this shit out. Like that. More? Yeah, just a little bit more. Try something like that, yeah. So there we go. You see this? Okay, we're going to take this, and then I'm just going to bring in some darker colors. Just kind of pull this in like that.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's gorgeous there.
And we're just going to slowly fix this up, because I know it doesn't look like much right now, but believe me, it'll look better. Whoosh. And from here, we're just going to add a little touch, kind of lighter blue around the bottom, and then we're going to smear it all together. Like that, I think, yeah. Rotate this 90, just about 90. Let's not make that. Let's make these straight lines, because this is a cabin, not a tree. It's a cabin. Take my blurring brush, and just very spin that 90 like so. Lower my smudge rate quite a bit, so we can just bring this stuff up here. Bring it up to bring it down, right? That's the trick. You bring stuff up to bring it down. Then we'll go here and take like a darker blue. We're gonna take a lighter blue. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna take this blue, and we're just gonna just do that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We're working it out. Alrighty, and then we're going to add some thin white lines to this. Just some snow around the edges of this, you know.
It is gorgeous. I love it. Miss it. There. All right.
And then from here, I'm gonna take some black, just pull that black down. I'll show you just a moment. Just a hot second. Not that dark, just darker. That's pretty terrible right there. Jeez.
All I'm doing is just blocking in a little color. Now, take a little white, a little dark sienna, maybe a little Van Dyke too, white. But mix it so it's marbled.
Marbled?
I mean not over mixed, has a lot of things happening in it.
Huh.
See there, all the little doers? Have to cut off our little roll of paint.
What's he doing?
Now, we said this was going to be a little cabin. So let's put the indication of some little dooders in there like that.
Hmm.
Now then, go back across.
Make it brown? I can make it brown. Let's make it dark brown. Like so. I want that very dark brown right there, okay? That's what I'm going for. Not like that, like that. There we go. See, this will clean up in the end. Believe me, it will. So from here, we take like that. Get our little whippy brush, little one, you know. The one where you can draw fun shapes and stuff with it, and it looks good. So what? Okay.
Log-looking things. That's all there is to it.
Remember, it's not perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. You know what you're saying? You're probably saying, like, Atsuji. That doesn't look like a cabin to me. And for now, I'd actually agree with you. It does not look like too much of a cabin.
Van Dyke brown on the knife.
But it will.
And we go back and just sort of line them up a little, like so. That's all. That's all. I'll make a darker brown now for the side, because in my mind, it's not dark enough. In my mind, not as much light would hit over here. Something about like that. That gives us an idea of how to make a little cabin. Now then, we need some snow on the roof. This reminds me of some places I used to see in Oregon and even into Utah and etc. Beautiful places there. Beautiful.
That's terrible. I don't like any of that.
Got to be able to get in and out of our little cabin. Where it lives, right there. There we are.
And the way he does it is so nice. Let's just... Let's cover this up. Let's cover this color up here. Whoopsies. Because that looks bad. You guys see how bad that looked? Like, wow. Let's just get this stuff in here. What he needs. That there. Alright. And this corner, this right here, you need this white. So just, you know, how does it look like on his?
We can come back with our knife, do a little cabinectomy. There. Go back to my brush that has snow on it. This is a snow brush.
Here, let me just go in there and just kind of mess around this for myself. It needs to be darker. There we go. Man, I just hate this cabin. It's turning out terribly. This is a terrible cabin. Let's see if we can fix this up a little bit. Let's add in the lines he's talking about and just kind of roll with that. See how that turns out. I want these lines to be firm. Go on your side like that thing. Like that. Yeah, that's what I want. Like that. Here. 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 I want it darker. Like that. Okay, we don't need it to be absolutely perfect, but just a little bit perfect would be nice. And trust me, I know it looks bad. You know, I'm not blind, you know. The way I'm drawing this house, I may seem blind, but I am not blind. There's that brush. There we are. Let's spin this like that. Nice. Cross. Like this. Okay. See, it's coming together a little bit more. See, it's just a little bit nicer. And then from this, all right, from this, we're gonna make this small. We're gonna flip it 90. We're gonna get some of this tan we got going on here. And we're just gonna add that in. That's what I think we're gonna do. I want this small. I want it very small. I want this like here. Because what Bob Ross has the luxury of is, one, he's drawing with a I want that darker. He's drawing with a real drawing tool, which I'm not. I'm drawing with a fucking gamer XL master super duper mouse, you know. So sometimes being incredibly exact and inexact is quite the challenge. So let's swap that like that, and we'll just go like that for him.
Brush. And we'll clean the edges up just a wee bit. Alright, got a little brown streak here. We just blend that right in.
See, that's a little nicer there.
Maybe. There it is. Take a little of the dark color, pop it in.
And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Or we're just going to take some of these, we're going to take this, let's take this ceiling down a little bit more. Nah. No, we'll keep it as is. Give me that color and bigger, like so, like that. I think what we're going to be doing with this is putting some bushes on this side, because this side is just not turning out exactly how I wanted it to turn out. Maybe let's get something. No. We'll get something darker going on here. Large and dark there. Maybe like that, but darker, like darker than that. Still kind of brown, but not very brown. Let's get that white and just kind of pull that down there. Okay. Maybe we can angle this a little bit more appropriately, like so. Like that. I do like that one. Let's do these bushes now.
Yard too well in the summer, and I'm real familiar with that. I'm the world's worst yard keeper. I like it a la natural. That's a way of saying I'm too lazy to go out and maintain it. There. Okay. Now, once again, we'll grab that, pull it out. We put a little bush right there. Okay. I know. If we didn't get enough big trees, it's time for one more. Let's do another big tree. Use the old 2-inch brush, pull it back very.
Hold on a sec. I want this. I want this brush here. Do another small snowy bush here. Hey, that cabin didn't turn out too bad, huh? We kind of fixed it up in the end. Like you said.
Sharp, chisel edge, very, very sharp. Make a big decision. Right there. See how sharp that is? It'll make a line that fine. And then we can come right in here and begin putting in some happy little arms on this tree.
I kind of go back to when he was going with this stuff.
Okay. Now, once again, we'll grab that, pull it out.
Okay. Let's do something like this. Alrighty. I like that. I like that right there.
A little bush right there. Okay.
And one more layer.
I know.
We'll do a tree.
If we didn't get enough big trees, it's time for one more. Let's do another big tree. Use the old 2-inch brush, pull it back very sharp. Chisel edge. Very, very sharp. Make a big decision. Right there. See how sharp that is? It'll make a line that fine. And then we can come right in here and begin putting in some happy little arms.
Now we'll do just one final tree. We gotta grab that green that I love to use. Very dark green. My favorite green. Let's make this tree kind of like the one he does. I like his trees. They're very like unique, I guess, in their styling. Very kind of like a different breed of tree altogether. See, he brings them in. He brings in like, you know, the normal kind of tree shapes, but they're his own. They're his own trees. But now I'm just taking over. I've just taken over this tree for myself. This is my tree. Atsuji's tree. There we are. Maybe this tree ends a little bit higher up than the other trees. Kind of like that. Like this. Do a little bit less. Kind of like that. I like that. Yes, I am. I'm a big proponent of, you know, positive, fun art. Gotta love that Bob Ross style, you know. Let's just kind of fill in this center area. Oh, I don't like that. That's very unnatural. Let's fill it in naturally, like how a real tree would be filled in. You know, not all the branches are perfect. They weren't handcrafted. No one went out there and was like, hey, that's how exactly we're gonna do that tree. Nah. It was just a bunch of cells, and they were like, hey, let's build the tree like that. So you see that? You see that tree right there? That distant little tree? See what we're gonna do? We're not gonna put branches in this tree. This tree is a different breed than this tree, so it doesn't have branches, and this bothers me quite a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab some of this color. I'm gonna fix this up, because this, if I don't fix this up now, it's just gonna bother me. And when I post it on DeviantArt, by the way, I do have a DeviantArt account, so if any of you guys are sexual deviants and you happen to be on DeviantArt, check out my page. Links in the description, by the way. All right.
It's on this tree.
So what are you doing, Bob?
Just a little arm.
I like my tree. I like my tree a lot. I think my tree needs a little bit of a shadow. Let's do a shadow. I kind of want to see how that would look. Like, where's the sun? Sun's right here. We need light. We need it very, very light. Let's spin that on its angle. There we go, like that. I'm not so much a fan of that. Doesn't give it a lot of depth. Yeah, I don't like that.
This white snow.
Yeah, you're right. Final touches. You're right.
A touch of paint thinner.
Paint thinner?
Through your color. The paint thinner will thin the paint enough that you can paint over the top of this thick white that was used to make the snow. So that'll mixing together is bad. You're going to have a little mixing, but nothing like you would have if they're both the same consistency. See there? Just drop them little rascals in there.
His tree's bigger than mine.
Okay.
But I like my tree more.
Okay. What the heck? It works. You just sort of look at these things and figure out.
I gotta do something. I need to fix up this this section here. It's yelling out to me that it needs to be fixed. I need to make it small. Here we go. I just need to cover up these splatters of paint a little bit, because they stand out just a wee bit too much, and I don't like them standing out that much. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do it again, basically. I know it's a really sloppy way of doing it, but it's bothering me. Don't like it. I do declare. There we go. Give me that light blue. Let's go with that. I need that speckly brush. It's actually this blue right here. I need that speckly brush. Like that. Really, it's this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And then I need it smaller, very opaque. There we go. There's a thought. What if we did like something like this? Like just roll with me for a little bit. Like for the snow on the trees. That's ugly. I like that.
Figure out where you want to go with them. Let your imagination go. A lot of times I'll start a painting and have nothing more in my mind but the time of day and the time of year. Other than that, I don't really want to know anything because I want it to just be a creative thing that happens. A creative happening. We'll coin a new phrase here. Creative happening.
It needs something right here. It needs something. Just a little white on the top and in one direction. What, like kind of like this, you think? You know? Or just on the very tip top. And even brighter white, I think. Just hints of white on the leaves. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't work. I don't know why. It does not work. There we go. It looks good as it is, unless you want to work on the tree or the cabin. I don't. I kind of just want to leave it there. This piece, smokestack on the cabin. Yeah. That's a good idea. I appreciate that. Let's see what that would look like. Let's just pop on that last layer. And I need... It'll be one of those old style smokestacks. One of the very very black, only less like this, I'm thinking. I'm trying to see how I would do that. I like the idea of it being right here. Like that, And then it's got a little boundary around it or something. Or maybe that's just melting into the snow. I like that. Yeah. Here we go. Maybe just some very, very light highlighting of a hint of like a light gray thing going on. Why is this white? It should be white. How about that, huh? I like that. That random blue there. Are you gonna start using these backdrops for ASMR videos? No, I'm not. I'm too ashamed of them. Which layer is the mountain? I select this layer, and I get my erase tool out. And just get one of these nice brushes. There we go. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to grab a selection of this, like that. Oops. Not like that. Like this. How do you grab selections of things and move them? See, if you take all this shit away and you just focus on the mountain itself is just cool, you know? I don't know how to stop that. How do you get rid of that? There we go. Yeah. Leading weight from the cabin. How do I even do that though? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some trees over here. I can't draw either of those things, man. You overestimate my ability. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add some trees. Not like that, but like whoosh, whoosh. Okay, like this. Back here. And then we're going to add some of that dark green. Darker, 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 darker. Like that. Up here. Okay. And then we're just going to fix all of this up with another thick white line. Just to clean all that shit up. And we're going to take that line, all right, and then we're going to blur that out. Like so. Just making it look all natural. Kind of blurring it into there. Not like that, not too much, just a little itty bitty bit. And then just one final thing, and then I'll call it quits on this piece. Let's get some very, very light gray. Like, no. What? Dancing some happy little trees? Nah, I'm done with trees. This is gonna be the backdrop. This is gonna be the end of all that. What I am gonna do is just take this tree, though. I'm gonna take this whole damn tree and move it. Oops, wrong layer. Move it down here. Then from here, just going to add in that little shadow I had before. And I think I'll probably call that footprints. I don't know. This piece is getting on my nerves. I think I'm probably just going to cut it here for this one. This one turned out pretty shitty. The mountains are nice. Cabin turned bad. These trees are nice. I like these trees. I think it was just from the get-go I had the wrong mindset, maybe. I don't know. I think I did the colors. The colors were a bit off. Things were too dark where they should have been brighter, and things were too bright where they should have been darker. Well, then let's just save that. Here. We'll call this one, what do you think? Winter in Alaska. No, winter in the north. There we go. And that'll probably wrap it up for this stream. I hopefully won't be returning this piece. I have a strong dislike for this piece now. I mean, just look at these pretty mountains. Look at these pretty mountains, you know? If I could just do something with these mountains, you know, that'd be nice. You know, these are really nice, but yeah, I didn't do enough with layers. I added the layers together too early and shit. So oops, I saved it as a BMP when I should have saved it as a PNG. Oops. And winter in the north. No compression. All right. So that's been it for my stream. I hope you had a good time painting with me and Bob Ross. You know. And y'all have a good evening. All right. Hit me up in the DMs on Discord or DeviantArt. This will be up there. And if any of you guys want to take a crack at it, it's this is season 29, episode 11 of The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross. So, y'all have a good evening, all right? I'll see ya.